Good morning, everybody. It's the day after Pretend Father's Day, and we overnighted in somebody's campground under construction, sort of really strange place, although it was very quiet and we slept fine. To the left is the bay that we went out of yesterday to go see the puffins, and now we're going to go find the hanging lake today. What else? I don't know. We'll see if we can hike at all. We did that whole 39 floors in 7-point-something kilometers, so it was a little big for us, but we did it, and it's blue skies. It's beautiful today. It was pretty nice yesterday, so aren't we lucky? Man, wide mirrors. Here we go. Bye-bye. This is our breakfast nook coming up on the left. Actually, at least they made it level. That's pretty good. We'll take the spot next to the bus spot. God, are we getting foggy in here?
Wow. Nice place for breakfast.
Don't disagree with that.
Wait a minute, stop. Hey.
So this is the one-way tunnel, and we have the right-of-way because the pullouts are on the side for the opposite direction traffic. Gaza de Lure.
Park at the end.
Which one?
This end.
It's going to be hard because this guy is a very, very shitty driver.
Shoes. Somebody left their shoes.
2 or 1?
2.
Oh my.
Perfect.
You have a string that indicates the end of the... Oops, excuse me. Okay, so kind of right in the center of the framing, above the road that goes to the tunnel we just came through, is a set of switchbacks that go all the way up the mountain, and that goes over the top back down the other side to where we had breakfast. See if Debbie wants to do part of that. There's another great image of the Five-Finger Mountain. It's our parking spot. I think this is the end of the road. What a great little valley. Place to call home, huh? If you weren't one for material things and could make a great shopping list, so when you did the journey, you didn't forget anything. Thought we'd have a little discussion about van life and caffeine. So our last trip home, I stopped all caffeine. And, you know, it took a day and a half, man, 2 days maybe to get used to it. And that was fine. I didn't have the afternoon crash, you know, it was all good. And I'm telling you, here some days, you know, you just, oh my God, you just don't have the energy to drive on a one-lane road upside down in the dark. And I had a good night's sleep last night. And man, I just can't get my motor running this morning. So I had one half a cup of Earl Grey tea. Now I'm all euphoric and I feel so good, and I even think about climbing the big zigzag mountain trail. That would be an all-day affair. We don't have enough stuff to pack. We have to change shoes. So I'll just enjoy the caffeine tea for the moment and walk to the waterfall. Gosh sakes, the waterfall, the little village, the green, the sheer cliffs, the clear water in the ocean. And I couldn't say any of this while it was filming because it was so bloody windy. Parts left over from a bygone era. Como, one of the most incredible waterfalls I've seen. Ignore the hideous noise. What a beautiful grow of flowers. This is going to be one of the last videos, I don't know, maybe a couple more beyond this, that were recorded with the camera that can't use the external mic. So this is a voiceover on this segment. The wind was just horrendous, and it kind of went with the day in general. We're on our way to see the famous hanging lake in the Faroe Islands. There's the lake drains waterfall, off the edge into the ocean. And we were just too tired to make the whole thing. We were hungry, had the wrong clothes, the wrong shoes. We were exhausted from the puffins from the day before. And so we went about as far as we thought was proper so that we could actually get back and not be just completely exhausted, because we were pretty tired. So we got some video on the way out and on the way back, and I don't know if it's so spectacular. You can Google the hanging lake in the Faroe Islands and you'll see you can see some drone footage from the ocean looking back, and I don't think we'd have got those kind of perspectives anyway. So sometimes you just don't get it. Sometimes you just got to give up and head to camp and have a beverage and just let go. So hope you like the rest of the video. Well, we're almost back. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day, but this was just too long on the back of yesterday's 10K up 39 flights. Plus, I started off with the wrong clothes, wrong shoes, not enough water, too late in the day, and then a bunch of crybaby stuff. Interesting high fog, maybe. Sorry. See it off in the distance just over the mountaintops. Base camp. Boy, now for some hot lunch. This is what it looks like a lot here on the Faroe Islands. Just these ravines and sheer cliffs and ribbons of road that go into dark tunnels. While we were considering coming here, one of the research was what the weather was going to be, and it kind of varied from cloudy to rainy to, oh man, it's going to rain for this day, then it might be okay, to turned out to be wonderful. It's just a bright sunny day. We think commercial fishing down there. Got the net set and they're coming back to reel them in. It. Oh my God. This is a good time to talk about van life and van life road safety and narrow roads and having a way out. And this is the only way in and out?
Yeah.
You know, I've spent a lot of time driving professionally as well as flying professionally. And one of the situations is that you always look ahead far enough to know that you've got a way out if things go bad. And sometimes you find yourself following a Garmin or a Google map and you're going to a village and everybody's been there and it's got great ratings, and you come around the corner and there's just this narrow tiny little road that switchbacks up almost a vertical cliff, a mountain face with no guardrail. And you know, the pavement's okay and the weather's good and it's daytime and it's dry and you can see, and there are little turnouts for passing points. But if something happened to the machine, you know, if a module gave out, a fuel pump, a water pump, you're stuck. You've closed the road, and it's going to cost $1 zillion and take 24 hours before they can get a tow truck up there that, and you're, depending which side of the road you're on, I don't even know if they could load you and tow you backwards. I mean, it's just insane. And people just don't give it any thought. They take their RV or their rented motorhome or whatever it is, and they just drive. And I'm sorry, I've spent too many hours and too many safety briefings and did too many mishap reports about people that didn't have a way out. So when you hear me moaning and groaning about the road and out the windshield, it looks perfectly doable. It is, unless something goes wrong, and then you're just in for one really sad story. So that's my 2 bits on it. Enjoy the video.
Oh, it's hot. No, actually, we're just having to put the fan on. That's the warning signs. Dangerous road. The other way.
Here's a map of our drive today. We started down in the lower left. The blue line takes you on our route. And up at the top in the orange circle is the precarious switchback mountain roads that got us down to the really neat town at the other end.
Car's coming.
Quite a view to take in firsthand, that's for sure.
Go back.
Don't point.
Well, geez, they went right past it.
What's he?
Go back.
What the fuck's he want to do?
He wants us to come over here. What an ass. Roll down your window and tell him he's being an ass.
No,
Oh my God, he passed that.
he did.
Oh my God.
He was
really?
pointing for me to go over there.
No, he was pointing for you to go up that road.
Well, I'm not going to.
Alright, so I don't know where camping is. Here's a sign.
There's a map right there.
Oh.
Check in at the hotel.
There's just probably that big building there. Are they checked in and then they go over there? Sure.
Yeah.
Two nights.
Yeah.
Electricity.
Yeah.
Maybe you just drop me off here and then go down further and park.
Probably not.
You're gonna go in here?
Absolutely. For just a moment, will you go in and check us in?